And then I can say something like redeem raise hand. So that goes. I redeemed this, and then we should see tails pop up here somewhere. Maybe I missed it. But basically, if I get this notification, the bot picked up that, I want tails to jump up. Wonder why he didn't. Maybe I missed it. Let's try it again. It's been a while since I've done this, but we should. I tried it last night. I saw tails pop up. So yeah, so then I didn't hit record. So I could hit record and it would dump it to a local file as I go in pretty much near perfect quality. I then dump it to YouTube, link it when I'm done. Life is good. Obviously, this is my primary monitor, so you're seeing a million nice little recursive mice going around there. But yeah, whatever I want to demo, whatever I want to show, I give a nice little local interface for that. These three technologies linked together. Again, use what you're comfortable with. I was comfortable with nothing before I started this other than Discord. So I was going to have to learn something new anyway. Why not use something which I know is optimized for this kind of a situation and it's free, right?
Sorry, can I ask a question on behalf of Lynn?
Yes.
Lynn's asking, can you compare Zoom and Twitch, and particularly the ability to do breakout rooms in Zoom? How would you handle something like that in your setup?
That's honestly something I'm considering that I'm gonna have to deal with in the fall, so that's a great question. So obviously one of the downsides is that this is a one person video to many watching, right? So you don't, if I want to have breakout rooms in this type of a setup, I would probably have them work together on Discord through a voice chat. So for instance, let me go back to Discord here, and I've got one voice channel. I can create a new voice channel so I can create a text channel or a voice channel. Project team 1. I could even make it private and give particular students the ability to access this room. Right, so if I create this, we have this room show up. I'm actually going to be talking through this thing because I don't have push to talk set up right now. But I can share video. I can share my screen. I've got a breakout room in Discord. The downside here is that obviously you have two separate tools. I've not used breakout rooms in Zoom. Again, mainly because when we started this, we didn't pay for Zoom. We were paying for WebEx, which has its own problems. But this is probably how I would facilitate this. And me as the faculty, if I'm having everybody discuss something in, say, Discord, I'll probably hop from room to room, listen and ask them what's going on. Or maybe I'll have them give me a written report afterwards. Again, it's going to be kind of up to you on how you want to manage that. Like I said, if you're used to using Zoom, if that tool set is ideal for your setup, definitely go for it. This is what worked for me, and these students were very happy with this situation. So other than that, yeah, so I went over Streamlabs, went over Discord. Again, if you're using a Mac or Linux, you'd probably just be using OBS, not Streamlabs. There are probably other setups out there for that. I guess the last thing, which I didn't show, since I've got a handful of minutes here, let's go over to YouTube. You're going to see my personal one since I didn't switch my account. It's mainly cooking shows and people playing music. All right. Oh, 5 subscribers. Wow, must have students that like it. I actually had one student from a couple years ago message me saying he found my YouTube channel. He started doing Ruby on Rails, a web series, which I thought was pretty cool, and he liked that. All right, so this is I only do, put my videos up here. So I've got playlists I create for my students. So here's all the video lectures on Unity and a little bit on WebGL. Here's my sysadmin classes. depending, I didn't enforce it this year. I was considering having student project videos go up here as well. Some of them didn't want their videos to live forever on YouTube. Some of them like were privating and unlisting them, and they didn't want anybody to see them. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna go into that area right now. But you could also host your student project videos if you wanted. Obviously, no Google Cloud tie-in here other than I used it as a learning tool in the class. But I thought this might be kind of interesting for you all if you had any questions or if you wanted to maybe see kind of a different setup. So I'm amazed I went the whole hour. I guess I kind of rambled for a bit. Does anybody have any questions? Want me to show any of the tools in more detail? Anything of that nature? I should stop mirroring this.
So I have a question about Discord, and so you have a limit of 50 users in the voice channel, right?
Yes.
And if you have a bigger class, do you create a few different entities for it, or basically it's fine because at any given time you don't really have more than 50 people talking?
Honestly, it's been the latter point so far. So during my classes, I would say 99.9% of the students just used the the chat. Sorry, yeah. I had one or two students join in the voice chat during class. Worked out really well, but by and large, it wasn't a concern. If you had a class where you want everybody on voice, you would have to definitely figure something out for that.
Do you have any anecdotal evidence of how much of the GroupMe traffic you moved into your Discord?